I'm going to die. That's all there is to it. I'm going to die.
The agony of allergies is the price some of us pay for the beautiful blooms of springtime.
The itchiness, the nose, the coughing now because it's coming down to my chest, so now I'm coughing.
We take lots of daily medicines. We have and nose sprays. We actually have to take extra showers when we get home.
Dr. Paul Ratner uses gauges similar to this one to track pollen counts in our area and says oak pollen is the main offender right now, showing up at unforeseen levels.
Going back and reviewing our records for the over past 20 years that we have, I have never seen an oak count that high. Even people who normally don't have a lot of trouble during the spring with oak will have trouble this year.
Oak pollen levels this time of year are normally 8 to 10,000 parts per cubic meter. They were at 46,000 over the weekend.
Yeah, this spot here just goes to show we are in the thick of oak pollen season. The question is, how long is this going to last?
I would say about 2 more weeks of these intermittent high counts, and then we'll start to taper off towards the end of April.
Meanwhile, Dr. Ratner suggests using those allergy meds every day until Mother Nature calls off the oak pollen war.
Hi, how are you?
After being diagnosed with an aggressive form of stage 2 breast cancer, Pat Danish decided to enroll in a clinical trial involving a drug called Kadcyla.
It was just my miracle drug. I didn't have nausea, I didn't have any side effects or anything.
Kadcyla is a combination of a drug called Herceptin and a chemotherapy drug called DM1. Patients are treated intravenously every 3 weeks. Pat was treated for a year as part of the study, but after just 4 treatments was cancer-free.
And to know that the cancer was gone was incredible.
This is how the drug works. Say these are healthy cells and these are cancer cells. The drug targets the cancer cells, releases chemotherapy to these particular cells, leaving all the healthy cells alone.
This drug, if released into the bloodstream, would be significantly toxic to a patient. But because it's specifically only released into the cancer cell, it destroys the cancer cell, but does not have any significant side effects to the patient.
Patients treated at this center had no hair loss, nausea, or other common symptoms of chemotherapy, and it can be used indefinitely for patients with recurring cancer.
And to be able to give a treatment that does not cause people side effects and prolongs their survival, I'm more than ready for that, and I'm glad that we have this kind of technology available.
Eileen Gonzales, KSAT 12 News.
Family members of Luis Cisneros packed the 399th courtroom, waiting to see the man believed to have caused them years of heartache.
And it's so hard for us.
We just want to end this. We want closure already. It's been a long 6 years, and we just want it to be over with so we could just end this chapter of our lives and try to move forward.
The family's anguish began on February 1st, 2007. Luis Cisneros, a 38-year-old father of 3, was found dead at a park downtown. It's believed he was heading home from work when he was beaten, robbed, thrown over a bridge, and left to die.
He didn't have to die like that because if they asked him for money, for anything, he would have given it to them.
The case remained unsolved until recently. A man who was already serving time at Guadalupe County Jail was charged with the murder. He was set to appear in court this morning to make a plea in the case, but it was rescheduled at the last minute. The Cisneros family is still holding out hope for justice.
I want him to pay for what he did to my son. I want him to answer why. Why did he have to kill him? There was no reason for him to do that.
The Cisneros family says they were told the suspect will be in court later this week, and they say they will all be here as well. Reporting from the Cadena Reeves Justice Center, Eileen Gonzales, KSAT 12 News.